And this is the toughest machine in super modified mud racing today. Coming up, three-time world champion Tom Martin in the Super Trooper takes on the toughest in the business in the ultimate mud racing shootout. Welcome to the 1991 Monster Truck Challenge Series. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Oklahoma State Fairgrounds Arena in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. As we get ready for qualifying, there'll be one driver against the clock here in qualifying as we determine starting positions. And the very first man up is one of the hottest drivers this season, who has been amazing. 19-year-old Greg Holbrook out of the state of Tennessee in the rear-engined Equalizer GMC. A machine that has always proven to have the power to battle with the best of them this season. And a truck that has already picked up 2 USHRA Association national event wins. Airborne over the crushed cars. Now he settles back to earth. Holbrook lands it and sets the pace. From St. Louis, Missouri, for the Ford fans, it's Ray Perkowski's gorgeous Invader Ford. The brand new lightweight 1991 model F350 debuted at the very first event of this season and has been a competitor in every event with obviously plenty of potential. The Superior Towing Service Special leaves the line nicely, keeping it low to the ground, and crosses the finish line actually in pretty good shape. Here's the driver voted Rookie of the Year in the 1990 USHRA Association Camel Tour. This is Fort Worth, Texas's Rod Morris. The four-wheel crazy Ford Ranger King Cab machine, supercharged Ford wedge powering, always a potent entry. Morris tightens the belts, now gets ready for the green light start. A very aggressive launch for Morris. Morris is hot. Absolutely beautiful driving, and there it is. The next machine approaches the starting line, and we've seen him win already this year. It's Ron Dennis, the Arizona driver of John Moore's Tennessee-based no-problem Ford Bronco. The short wheelbase full-body truck in its first full year of USHRA Association competition already snared a victory at Tallahassee, Florida, and a very aggressive launch for Ron Dennis. Meanwhile, on the starting line, Gary Porter in the Carolina Crusher Chevrolet lines up for his qualifying attempt. Another driver who's done remarkably well in his first full year of the USHRA Association Camel competition, asking the question, have you driven over a Ford lately? This is Gary Porter, the Carolina Crusher Supercharged Chevrolet that is always one of the toughest opponents at any USHRA Association event. Incredible airborne leap. Porter's got one going. In the meantime, Wayne Suzanek, the new owner of Steve Wyzorik's original Nightlife Chevrolet, stages up, and Suzanek has been quite impressive in this, his third USHRA Association event ever. Beautiful straight arrow launch. And on this qualifying run, not too bad of a job. This is Jim Kramer, the original professional monster truck driver at the wheel of the best-known machine in four-wheel motorsports, Bob Chandler's incredible Bigfoot supercharged Ford. Kramer leaves the line, airborne over the crushed cars. Now he settles back to earth. Unbelievable! So at the end of qualifying, as you can see, Kramer wants to win, as always, by a landslide. Look at the difference between the pole position and second, third, and fourth. Jim Kramer and Bigfoot have found the secret of this track. But coming up, along with monster truck action, the super modified mud racers will return. Stay with us. We're back in Oklahoma City at the Oklahoma City Arena, ready for the first round of eliminations in monster truck racing. And here is the #1 qualifier, the awesome Bigfoot Ford of Bob Chandler with world-renowned Jim Kramer behind the wheel, getting a solo run. The Bigfoot Ford, obviously one of the highest technology-equipped monster trucks, but the big difference on this course is not going to be brute power. It's going to be the man behind the steering wheel. And Kramer will no doubt give these guys driving lessons. Kramer sporting that brand new sunscreen on the roof of the Bigfoot Ford, something rather unusual, but that he has already pointed out has helped him in outdoor events. He leaves the starting line incredibly aggressively. You can see Kramer carrying it beautifully across the start-finish line. Jim Kramer obviously still gets the wishes of the Ford fans in the stands as he heads into the semifinal round. That will bring out the #3 qualifier. Gary Porter in the Carolina Crusher Chevrolet will take on the Nightlife Machine, Wayne Suzanek. The newcomer at the wheel of the gorgeous Candy Apple Red Chevrolet. Both drivers lining up their machines meticulously. You'll see them lining up, backing up, lining up, backing up, making sure that their approach to that initial set of crush cars is arrow straight. Now he moves into stage, and Porter is apparently satisfied with the line he has picked. Both drivers staged up, waiting for the common green light in the center of the course. They leave the line. Porter, a beautiful move in the Carolina Crusher. Porter will take the victory. The next pair pulling to the line will include Ron Dennis in John Moore's Tennessee No Problem Bronco. He'll be taking on Rob Morris in the four-wheel Crazy Ford out of Fort Worth, Texas. Dennis has taken over the driving chores from John Moore after he was injured in an accident late last season, and so far is really an unknown quantity in this machine. But once again, on a course this short, with trucks this closely bunched together, it will be drivers' reactions that will play the most important role in this battle. Both trucks now on the line, awaiting the countdown. The Christmas tree right in the center of the course. They leave the line. And Rob Morris pulls it out. The launch identical. Both drivers left the line at the same time, but at the finish line, it was horsepower. And indeed, the Texan driver takes the victory. That will bring up Ray Perkowski's Invader next. The brand new Ford from St. Louis will be taking on the Kid. 19-year-old Tennessee campaigner Greg Holbrook in the Equalizer GMC, one of the few rear-engine trucks in this competition. We've seen Holbrook start off the season with winning ways in Tallahassee, Florida. Perkowski has yet to win an event in the 1991 Camel Tour, but has already qualified well at virtually every event he has attended. The final qualifier moves to the starting line. It's a gorgeous piece of equipment, also in one of its first weekends in competition. Longtime USHRA Association monster truck campaigner Ray Perkowski out of St. Louis, Missouri, best known for his performances with the Evil Force tow truck, the only monster wrecking rig we had ever seen, now with the brand new Invader 1991 Ford F-350. Both drivers very late off the line, but it's the Equalizer. And Holbrook takes the Equalizer GMC into the semifinals. The semifinal round will present some incredible action. And don't forget, we still have one of the wildest super modified mud racing wars yet to come, along with monster truck action. Don't you dare.